Well, the problems that we're having prior to Precoa digital marketing was that we weren't able really to track how the response was, from the viewers. So there was no way of knowing, how things were really progressing.
For digital marketing, we did try Facebook, but it was pretty much to our primary people that follow us. And it wasn't really ads or anything, it was just information. But with Yelp, Google, things like that, because once again, it's the unknown and don't have the time or day to do that and serve the families that we're trying to serve.
Before Precoa did the digital marketing offerings, the things that we would do, being out in the community, but physically, walking, going through the different businesses, but not to a point where we could just get the word out, like on social media or through digital advertising.
Solving the problem of doing our digital marketing personally, we kind of just stopped. And there wasn't a real way to solve it because then we get busy and preoccupied doing our day-to-day profession, which is what we went to school for, is, helping the families that we served. So it just kind of fell apart until Precoa came and helped us pick it back up. My initial thoughts when we first started doing Precoa, due to I'm on Facebook myself and I'm doing it for the company, I was kind of nervous just because we are a funeral home and that's not something that everyone likes to talk about, but it is something that needs to be talked about. And I've dealt with that personally with my own family throughout the times that I've been here with Miller Jones Mortuary. And so with Precoa and having their first ad go out and me seeing it on my own Facebook, it was important, and I noted, I then realized the importance that the family members out there in the community are able to have that opportunity to get the information through social media.
It was very exciting to know that it really was working, that we didn't have to do as much footwork, and that we could depend on Precoa to follow through with what they said they would do.
Regarding leads with the digital marketing that we were doing before Precoa, we really didn't have any way to track leads or do anything to see if we were receiving it, besides just word of mouth and trying to ask. So I wouldn't say that we had a good lead opportunity with the personal marketing that we were doing for digital. The favorite part that I have about Precoa digital marketing would be the numbers. You can actually physically see something happening with the digital marketing. You're able to track it, we're able to identify how many family members have called on regarding it, and then follow up with leads, and then finally closing the sale with the family members and helping serve our community.
The way life looks for me now that we're working with Precoa's digital marketing, it gives me a sense of comfort, a sense of trust, knowing that I can be confident in knowing that Precoa will come through and follow up and really assist the families.
The difference between Precoa's digital offering and us trying to do it ourselves is Precoa was able to do it from A to Z. So they did everything behind the scenes with the making the ad, creating it, getting it to the target people of our profession that would be planning for their own funeral, as well as doing a follow-up call. So if they had a family that was interested, they were able to see that through the digital marketing. They would contact that family, and then it would go to our pre-need counselors for an actual lead.
So now that we have the Precoa digital, obviously we're able to track the information. We're able to connect with our community. We know exactly who's meeting with our families and how we can help our community better.